Hello, Cancer. Let's go ahead and get started with your bonus reading. I want to thank everybody who has donated to my channel by buying me a cup of coffee. For those of you who wish to do so, the link is in the description box. Let's go ahead and get started with Cancer. All right, Cancer, we got cards flying out. So what do we got? We've got the man. So it could be you as a man, or you could be dealing with a man. We've got the sun, and we've got Venus, goddess of love. And bottom of the deck, ball and chain. Okay, so Cancer, this could be your husband. This could be, you're thinking about your ball and chain. Oh, wow. Wow. You know what? We just got an extra card. Right underneath the man was a Leo card next to the sun with Venus. Funny enough, we actually have the sun in Leo and Venus in Leo. Okay. You can't even make this up. So I feel like this has a lot to do with your second house. Okay. Your second house happens to be Leo, which is your ball and chain. It has to do with your partnerships, the things that you're chained to. I feel like for a lot of you, you have to be really mindful of your ego. There needs to be reason over instinct when it comes to this situation. I feel like for a lot of you, you're really asking yourself, what is it I'm getting or not getting from my relationships? And I feel like the sun is illuminating that. I do feel that the dates on this card say between July 22nd and August 21st. I do feel like there are major changes when it comes to your relationships. I feel like for some of you, there is some type of emotional baggage. And a lot of you, you're unhappily married. Okay? You're not happy. You're trying to make yourself happy. All right? But I feel like at the end of the day, some of you guys could have Leo in your chart. You could have Venus and Leo. Regardless of that, I feel like some of you are just very unhappily married, and I feel like you're still tied to this person, but I feel like there's a side of you that wants to get out. I do feel that a lot of you guys are looking at your relationships right now. That's kind of what everybody's doing now, having that South Node in Libra, Venus in retrograde, which Venus is the ruler of Libra and Taurus, which happens to be in your second house where Taurus would normally be. Yours just happens to be Leo. And this is looking at your value systems. Am I being valued in this relationship? Am I staying tied to a relationship because of A, B, C, or D? Because of the money, because they pay the bills, because ... Okay? Because a lot of the time you can be very fixed in your ways of doing things as well. Because of safety and security. Cancer wants safety and security in their relationships. So I think that there's been a lot of heaviness. If you are dealing with a spouse or a partner, there's a lot of heaviness here. I do feel like your creativity might be blocked, and I think you need to get back to your creativity. Unchain yourself from situations that aren't bringing out the best in you, Cancer. Okay? The sun is the bringer of life. And if you're not careful, for some of you, you could very well end up pregnant. Okay? And now you're really stuck by this ball and chain. Or at least you'll think that you are. We're never stuck. Unless somebody's got us bound and gagged to the basement, we're never stuck. I feel like there was a lot of love between you and this person, but I feel like this person just feels that it's time to unlock themselves. They're done with this. I feel like for a lot of you, there's been a codependency in a relationship. And I feel like you need to, recognize that you're going to be very successful with or without this partnership. Spirit, please show me Cancers. What do Cancers need to know? Cancers, you need to really look at your relationships. Yeah, Two of Swords. You got some difficult decisions that are coming up, and this shows up right underneath the man. The next card out, we've got the Eight of Wands. Things are going to accelerate very quickly, okay? It's almost like you're going to have to feel your way through the dark. Spirit, please show me Cancer. What do Cancers need to know? That didn't come out, but it did flip. Spirit, please show me what do Cancers need to know? Seven of Swords. Okay. What else do we got here? We've got the Page of Wands. Some exciting news. Be careful that somebody isn't hiding something from you when they're communicating, because I am getting that. Page of Wands, rapid fire planning. I think that for a lot of you, you are planning your exit strategy. Spirit. Yeah, Five of Cups. There is some sadness here. There's a loss. Okay, I'm seeing that for a lot of signs. Okay. Spirit, please show me Cancer. What do Cancers need to know? Yeah, King of Wands. Be careful of this King of Wands, this fire side. Okay. I do feel like for some of you too, this King of Wands, this man that we're dealing with, is looking at marriage. They're looking at commitment. They're looking at, like, they're hiding something. They're hiding some type of communication. I'm not really seeing action here, but what I am seeing is a lot of planning. Okay, so this is going to be the other side. I'm not seeing action, but I'm seeing planning. Six of Cups. Spirit, please show me Cancer. What do Cancers need to know? Yeah, Eight of Swords. You don't see it though. Eight of Wands, Eight of Swords. So 2 8s here. 3 8s actually. So you could be seeing 888. And then we've got the Hermit. Yeah, like I said, Knight of Coins. This person is making a plan, but they're not telling you. I feel like for those of you who are not going through a divorce and who are just dealing with someone, I feel like this person has been emotionally unavailable. They've been blocking themselves from love, but I do feel like this Venus retrograde is really making them go within and find out what their happiness is. And I feel like their happiness is the success. And it's funny here because we have the Queen of Fire here, which is this Leo card. Look at this. Okay, we've got the Queen of Fire, which we also have the King of Wands. Okay, King of Fire. So like I said, this Queen of Fire stands next to the man. Okay, and they're both looking at their own happiness. I feel like the Queen has spoken and the man has not wanted to see. I feel like he's been hiding from happiness. But he's got a plan. He's definitely planning something. There's a decision here. I feel like he looks through the pictures, okay? He or she, whatever, change it, flip it, change it, however you will. But whatever role you play, I feel like this person looks at your pictures together, if you guys have taken pictures together. I feel like they see that you have a mask on. You're wearing a mask. You're pretending one thing when really deep down inside, you're feeling another. You're feeling chained to the situation. You're not, I feel like they see that the feminine energy is wanting to go towards their own happiness and that they're making plans to do that. I feel like you're being very reasonable. Whoever is doing this is being very reasonable. I feel like you're being very practical. You could be talking to someone. Somebody here could be talking to someone. But like I said, I don't feel like this individual is taking any type of action because we've got the Knight of Coins here. He's on a tightrope. This person could ride a motorcycle for some of you. We've got the Chariot here. It could be very hasty energy that you deal with this person. Because it's funny, we've got these backs turned, right? I feel like this individual is going from a page, like this enthusiastic, like exciting, They want to make you an offer because it's right underneath the Two of Swords. They have beautiful memories with you, but they're not doing anything with it. They're just sitting there. So I do feel like this King of Wands is going to be soul searching. Okay? Soul searching. I just heard 8-8 Lionsgate because we do have the 2 Leo cards here. I'm getting the Lionsgate and we are now in Leo season. So by 8-8, thank you, Spirit. Okay, I feel like a choice will be made around that time, give or take on either side. Spirit, please show me what messages do Cancers need to hear, okay? Inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. That's what Leo is all about, is the heart. It's that heart center. Really tapping into your heart and asking yourself, what does your heart want? Because I feel like this King of Wands is realizing that there's going to be a loss. Starseed, what lights you up? Your heart. Follow your heart. That's what lights us up. That's what the sun energy is all about, is our heart. It's our inner child. It's our willfulness to move forward on things that make our heart sing. Moving forward with the goddess of love here, we've got Aphrodite. And unfortunately, Aphrodite is in retrograde. But I don't want to say unfortunately, because when Venus goes into retrograde, when Venus is direct, it's like the outwardly pleasures. Like we're running and chasing after all these things and wanting them. But when Venus goes retrograde, it makes us really stop and go within and say, what does my heart want? I feel like for a lot of you, this has been very heavy energy, feeling like you're stuck in this relationship. Okay? Like it's not moving anywhere, because I don't really see this tightrope moving it, like this bike on a tightrope going anywhere. I just see him balancing, trying to stay balanced. So for some of you, this person could be dealing with their finances, and maybe they're chained to their finances. They're trying to plan for the future. But I get two cards of being blindfolded here, okay? Not seeing clearly, not seeing things clearly, all up in their head. All up in their head, looking at pictures of you, looking at all the memories that the two of you guys shared, while the other party's just sitting over here like, well, do you see me? Because I feel like you're still curious about the situation. It's going to be an interesting Venus retrograde for you Cancers. Again, this goes all the way up to September 3rd. So we'll be in Virgo season by the end of this. Let me know how this works out for you. Anyway, you guys, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information's in the description box down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram, and I will chat with you again soon. Take care.